Hi Cancer, Scottish Gypsy here to do your fortnightly tarot and oracle reading. I've got a bunch of oracles today and I've got some tarot. This is your deep dive reading that happens every 2 weeks, Cancer. Excited to do this for you today. Quite interesting when I was pre-shuffling a lot of decks here, and the only card that came out said service. At the bottom of the deck was a card that said family. So I don't know if some of you are currently looking after someone, like acts of service or being in service, and a lot of you, it is connected to family members or a particular family member. There could be someone connected to you that's their focus. Service can often show up as well when we're volunteering. Maybe your profession is a service-based profession, but I'm getting for a lot of you, Cancers are so nurturing and so family oriented. A lot of you, there's someone either in your family or your focus is on family and being of service or in service. Also, Cancer, all I really ever ask people, if you like these readings, if you're enjoying them and would like to see them keep coming, that you like, comment and subscribe. It really does support the channel's growth, but most importantly, it really does allow us to connect energetically. Okay, are you ready? Let's start with the first oracle. Wow, you are? Yeah, I don't know. In the next couple of weeks, I don't know if there's a difficult situation. There's something happening in your life and you might be going, well, you know what? It is what it is. I like your mindset. Like, I feel that you're not overly attached to it. So say you are looking after a family member or doing something for someone, being in service. Yeah, I feel you're at peace with it. You're like, you know, this is life. It is what it is. And there's this beautiful release. Like, I just feel you're at peace with whatever's happening right now, an acceptance around it, Cancer. But either way, I feel in the next couple of weeks you'll be saying, or someone close to you will be saying, you know what, it is what it is. There's an acceptance, Cancer. One more, please. All right, Cancer, bottom of the deck. I didn't need to shuffle. All right, so it is what it is. C'est la vie, right? First card out, Cancer. It says body and soul. There has been a really significant theme. This card showed up a few times, but in the readings today around prioritizing health and well-being and showing self-love. Maybe there's a focus here that's needed. Maybe some of you are making changes around your health. Whether it's through the food that you're eating, exercise, sleep, taking care of yourself, body and soul. Some of you could already be making positive changes. Some of you may need to. Okay, let's see. Cancer. The Royal You, beautiful. I believe Pisces might have just had a message, Cancer, around the Royal You, and their message was all around looking in the mirror, taking a good look and connecting with their own best version of themselves. They pulled the Sovereignty card as well. We'll see if you get that card, which is it shows a queen, right? So they're really connecting with the highest version of themselves, or focusing on, you know, self-love and doing good things for oneself and not always prioritizing the needs of others. Yeah, and also I just think that you're a beautiful soul, Cancer. There's something coming through that you're just, yeah, like your attitude, the way you look at life, you know, there's just this acceptance. I feel like you do a lot for your family. I feel like you sacrifice a lot in service. You're just a beautiful soul. You are the highest version of you for a lot of you. Okay, let's see. I feel compelled to get a wee bonus extra. You're the only one who got a third card. And it says a merry motive. Yeah, I'm feeling that. You know what? It is what it is. Like, you have no resentment if you are, you know, volunteering, helping someone in need, being there for your family. That might be your focus. It's like you have a merry motive, that like you're not angry, resentful. You're just like, you know, that's life. It is what it is. I love them, you know. I want to do good things for them. I want to be in service. You're coming from a really merry, like happy place. Your motives are pure, and yeah, there's a contentment as well to you, Cancer. I love that. Let's look at the next oracle. I have got a card that says seek knowledge. Now, it is next to prioritize your ideas. Some of my Cancers out there have a really brilliant idea. Be careful who you tell. I think Aquarius said that card today, if you've got a placement there that's strong. A lot of you are improving your knowledge, seeking your knowledge. A lot of you are getting education, reading books, attending courses, seminars. There's something that you aspire to, a dream that you have, because see how the seek knowledge is connecting with the star. Okay, so yeah, and if you're not, the universe is calling you to improve your knowledge, seek knowledge, and protect your ideas. All right, Cancer. Cancer. Play. Yeah, time to have a bit more fun. It's okay to love others and be in service, but make sure you have fun along the way. This card hasn't come out in a very long time in a reading, so it suggests to me, Cancer, that you really need a bit of fun. Yeah, life can't be all giving, and it can't be all, always tough. There has to be time for fun and play. So make sure that you prioritize that. Cancer. Structure. Yeah, I'm picking up here. There could be a structure in your life that you're looking at, and you might be thinking it needs work, right? For some of you, it's body and soul. For some of you, you could be looking at the structure of your home. You could be looking at the structure of your relationship. You could be looking at the organization that you work. It can be a metaphor. It can be real. So I don't know if you're thinking of restructuring or making change or improving the strength or the structure of something, because you might think it needs attention. Yeah, look at this. Acceptance at the bottom of the deck. It is what it is, right? There is just someone who's at peace here and accepts life or a situation for what it is. Next oracle, communicate clearly in the near future. So in the near future, there might be an important conversation. There could be communication that's a theme in terms of what you're studying, the knowledge that you're gaining, what you're working on, your dream and aspiration. There could be something happening in the near future. Maybe you're giving a talk, maybe you're speaking at something, presenting at something, or having that big conversation. I do feel it's in the near future, and what they're saying is communicate clearly. Cancer. So funny. All I see is it is what it is, acceptance, right side by side. Reconsider has jumped out of the deck. There's something better in reconsider. I don't know what this is about, Cancer, but if it's your reading, you will know. There's something better. You're needing to reconsider a situation or event or person. Oh, I don't know what this is relating to. What else from the angel answers, please, Cancer? Yeah, communicate clearly is coming out very strongly. There's something better. Reconsider, communicate clearly. I'd love to know in the comments what that all means. I'm sure you'll tell me. Oh, I just split the deck deliberately and it said, if you believe. Okay, let's see. Next oracle. And then we'll get on to two more oracles, and then we'll go on to tarot. Boundaries, focus, discernment. Well, there's a message. I'm going to shuffle, don't worry. I'm just trying to show you all three. They're wanting you to have laser focus at the moment, right? Focus your mind. There's a need for discernment. You're thinking about something. They're telling you to reconsider. There's something about your mindset. There's something about your communication, and to be discerning. Don't let anything distract you here. I feel like there's a need. Maybe there's a need to establish boundaries, have a conversation about boundaries. Maybe there's just something that you're needing to think about here. But boundaries is coming through as a theme. Let's shuffle, Cancer, and pull the cards. Cancer. Cancer. Be interesting to see if the King or Queen of Swords comes out today. One more, please. Often connected to communication. Bottom of the deck, they want you to have a bit of pleasure and a bit of fun. I don't know if you've been taking life too seriously, working too hard, but there could be an event that's fun, pleasurable. I mean, I wish that was showing up in the Taurus reading right now. I definitely need a bit more fun in my life at the moment. A bit more pleasure. All right, let's go. Cancer. Abundance. Beautiful. Pisces pulled that card today. So a time of plenty. There could be a reason to feel really happy, to feel that feeling of abundance, plenty. Cancer. It's quite interesting. The long dark night. Sorry, this is the darkness. I can't read that actually. Long dark night. Do you resonate with that, Cancer? Do you feel like there's been a period that's felt like a long dark night? You know, has it been a troubling? Because I do feel like you're coming into the energy of happiness and abundance. Coming out of the darkness into the light. I feel like it's time for more fun, more joy, more happiness, more play. Cancer. Patience. And even then you can see there's a portal, right? Quite interesting. She's holding a balloon. Balloons connect to children, connect to fun. Maybe there's something coming up. I feel like there's, like the long dark night, it feels like something's taking forever. You've been told to be patient, or you're being patient. Anyway, let's get on to Divine Doorways Oracle, and then I'm going to get Tarot and see if this all ties together. Inner Sanctum. The answers are not outside, but within your own being. They want you to align with purpose. It's so interesting. It's next to Soothing Peace, Heal from any stress, and Cultivate a sense of calm. Nurture yourself. These two cards I think have come out in like 5 readings that I've done today, which is fascinating to me. I feel like we've all getting to the end of the year. There could be a lot of stress that we're dealing with. They're wanting us to connect with self, to make room for, you know, some peace and quiet, to prioritize self, nurture ourself, align with what we want, our desires, something about your purpose, your inner sanctum. So create that sacred space for yourself here, Cancer. I feel like you do a lot for others. I feel like you're needing to establish some boundaries. Something about prioritizing self and not always being focused on acts of service and serving others. Cancer. One more. Fiery passion. Well, this time is intense. It leads to empowerment. Okay, forge your future. So it can be an intense time at work, an intense time in life, but I do feel like you're growing and working towards your dreams. We've got exposed truths. Be honest with yourself and others and face reality. Be your authentic self. I'm holding it for a bit longer, Cancer, because, you know, it could be that someone else is being honest with you. We did have communicate clearly. Someone needs to tell their truth, speak their truth, communicate their truth, be their authentic self. Not hide something, deal with the reality of something. It is what it is. Acceptance, there's something about that exposed truth, and it's something to do with communicating clearly, Cancer. We have diverse unity. Mutual support can lead to greater achievements, coming together. First time this card's come out today. So that can talk to, you know, diverse unions, whether you and your person are very different but are very united. It could be diverse partnerships, friendships. It's basically saying that when you work with others and collaborate with others, you achieve more together. So a lot of you are coming into union or some sort of diverse group, unity, community, relationship here, coming together. One more, then we'll get some tarot. Fresh start. View each day as a chance to start anew and grow. Explore the possibilities. So it's time to start over, start afresh. Okay, let's get on to tarot, and we are going to tie all this together. Queen of Wands, bottom of the deck. I don't know if you or someone connected to you has been pondering a decision whether to terminate or end a situation. You know, they might be struggling with a decision or an ending or a change that's needed. You know, the Scorpionic energy can talk to what's hidden as well, or hidden truth perhaps. Can talk about shedding an old skin. Cancer. Cancer. One more, please. Okie dokie. This guy's been showing up in all the readings today, which makes me happy. This is when we're vibing high. We're realizing our potential. We're focusing our intention and our mind on our goals, dreams, and ambitions. And we believe we have the skill, talent, ability, and resource to make them happen. So high vibrational energy coming through the readings today. First card out, Six of Wands. Success and victory. Recognition, turning heads, getting lots of attention, being in the spotlight, being admired, being appreciated. I feel like a lot of you have overcome something, won something, competed for something, and come out on top. Queen of Pentacles. You could be dealing with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You could have a strong placement. A lot of you are at the top of your game in business or what you do for work. Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Money, and Queen of the earthly realm. She's holding money. And she's turning heads. But also, there could be two people here. Strong Leo, strong Earth. Whether or not, because you can see this person on the horse is looking at the Queen of Pentacles. So I don't know if there is romance in the air here. Cancer. Wow. There is a lot of personal mastery showing up. Who are you? Cancer, this is gorgeous. Look at this. I mean, this is definitely a person who's achieved a level of independence in their life. They're reaping the fruits of their labor, like, you know, there's mastery in terms of money, business, career, home. Someone who's very together, who's someone who takes care of the home, the finances, the children, and they still look good, you know, they still dress well. This is someone with high standards. Am I connecting with you? I like this for you. This is someone with very high standards for themselves, for their life. They take their job seriously. They take their health seriously. They take their finances seriously. I feel like Cancer, you turn a lot of heads. No, Magician suggests you might be, there could be something new that you're focused on here. You could be creating something new, working on something new, manifesting something new. Let's keep going. I mean, your body, mind, and soul is looking good. By the way, the Nine of Pentacles can talk about a material harvest, so there could be a sum of money coming your way, pay rise, bonus, an increase. One more, please. A lot of Earth. I feel like a lot of you have a strong placement there, or you're dealing with one. I have got a King of Wands. There is a strong fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sag also showing up. Fire and Earth. Diverse unity, right? Nine of Wands. Could be you, could be this fire sign. Heartbeat of Cancer's reading. Page of Wands. Interesting. One more for this row. Holy guacamole. You're reading. Let me just hide the nudity or I'll get an age restriction. That is a beautiful nude person. That is the Star card. That is Major Arcana, the only one on the deck, which is beautiful. It says to me that you are potentially, whatever you do for a job, some of you really are in the spotlight. Six of Wands, Star. You could have a really strong online presence, social media presence. You could be getting an award, recognition for your work. It's pretty amazing. The Star is being seen as well. So is the Six of Wands. It also talks to achieving dreams. The Star can talk about like a wish being granted, something you wish for. So maybe there's a career success or an achievement here that's everything you've hoped and dreamed for. Also, if you've gone through any health challenges in the recent past, but I don't lean to you. I feel you're in this Queen of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles energy. There could be a fire sign. So I've got this King of Wands at the bottom of the deck. And then I've got Six of Wands, Nine of Wands, Page of Wands. So perhaps they are in recovery from something or recovering from something. Nine of Wands can be the wounded warrior, the person who's been through trials and tribulations. They can, be a person that's tired, that's feeling like giving up. But the star says, stay optimistic, don't give up hope. Like your dreams can still be realized. So maybe this is your person, because I do have a diverse unity. Some of you, this is your like a relationship or a business partner that you might have. You could be working together. But either way, the star says that you're realizing your potential or some sort of goal or dream here. Someone's body, mind, and soul looks really good because they've put a lot of time and care into it. Let's see, two more. Wow, Ace of Cups has jumped out, and there's that Queen of Wands again. Okay, let's get two more. Some of you could be in a same-sex relationship, not for all, but just saying what I see. Two queens here. It's not about gender, though, in tarot. Eight of Cups. Let's get one more, please, for Cancer. Could also be a business partnership or a friendship. Okay, we've got the Moon. Yes, it's strong Pisces, but I attribute the Moon to Cancer as well. So often can show up in a Cancer reading. You did have exposed truths. So there could be something that's been hidden that needs to be revealed, something that's beneath the surface that needs to be revealed. The Moon can talk about the long, dark night. So perhaps you're coming out of the long, dark night and coming into the energy of healing and recovery here. So definitely there could be that aspect for a lot of Cancers. You're definitely moving towards something new. There's definitely an emotional withdrawal here, or walking away or leaving a person, place, or situation because you're no longer happy. You're moving in the direction of your own personal healing and happiness. Even then, the Page of Cups person diagonally is walking towards the star. Now, the Ace of Pentacles can talk about a fresh start. This is that for me. There could be a new beginning, a new home, a new job, a new business venture, a new relationship. There is Earth energy. There could be a new beginning with an Earth sign. It does have a lot of promise. Look at this beautiful gold Ace of Pentacles. And even the arch represents a portal. This is like, this is God gifting you this opportunity. There could be a sum of money coming your way, as well as the recognition. Some of you are getting that bonus, that pay rise, that contract. It definitely feels you're on the path to prosperity. And this Queen of Wands, I did see a King and a Queen of Wands. There could be three people working together, because we have got diverse unity. So this could be a team, a group of people working together to create something. Could be a friend as well. You'll know the significance. But, it looks like you're coming out of the long, dark night into the energy of the star, hope, faith, and recovery, a divine healing, a sense of purpose, a sense of feeling like your wishes are being granted, and the universe is gifting you this fresh start. And you will know the significance of the Nine of Wands, Page of Wands, Queen of Wands. There could be a friend or a person in your life that that could be going through a tough time right now. Okay, whether or not you're supporting them through that, you do have the something better, reconsider. I feel this is the something better. So that's where I'm going to leave it. A gorgeous card, reading. And I look forward to seeing you in your bonus. I'm just taking all these cards in. It's so beautiful. And make sure you have more fun. Definitely make time for more pleasure. Because I definitely see a lot of you being focused on your career or your money or your home. So make sure you find a bit of balance as well. Love and light. God bless.